Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. I'm checking to see how everyone is doing. I know life is tough, especially this past week. It's tough out here just trying to figure out just where you fit in this world, in this country. For me, this election was a true wake-up call as to the true America. I think I've always known what America was, but this election solidified my thoughts and my feelings towards this country. I do believe that this president is a reflection of this country. You know, when they elected Obama, that was I guess, the thing that they could point to say, see, we're not racist, but the slips are showing. The KKK robes are showing, so to speak. And as a result, I had to decide, what is best for me? What is best for me? Do I want to stay in this country and fight? No, I don't. I'm going to get out of here. I think it'll be best for me, my mental health, my peace, my physical health, my sanity, my joy, if I just let these people have it. I no longer want to participate in this American society. I no longer want to be in predominantly white spaces. I don't. Now, I do know that it's not all white people. I know this, but it's the majority. I think this election gave me the push I needed to truly start anew, to truly reinvent myself. And I'm choosing to do it outside of the United States. I think it just makes sense for me personally. I think it's perfect timing considering I am unemployed. So I have the flexibility to explore that option. I actually plan to visit a country that I have in mind in February. So yeah, I took that time last week to develop the plan, and that is the plan. I have a timeline in place. So yeah, February, I am visiting for 2 weeks, scope some things out, check the vibe, the culture. It's going to be exciting. I've never been to this country before. If it were not for my husband working, I think I would be exploring this year. Like, I would be making a visit in the month of November. But he can't take off so soon and for that extended period of time. So it's going to have to wait until February. We had plans to build a new home, and that's not happening. So we're going to take that nest egg we've been saving and we're going to put it towards a new life in a new country. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to truly experience a different culture. I've been outside of the US, but just as a tourist, I'm looking forward to actually living amongst the locals and not just on a resort or in a hotel. Just living that tourist life. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it will be great for me, for my peace of mind. It'll be great if my whole family could come, but I don't think they would be interested in this option. They are probably thinking it's an extreme response to the election. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to do what's best for me. And they know that about me. They know that once I get something set in my head, I'm going to explore it and I'm going to execute it. So they know that about me. So when they hear this from me, it's probably going to freak them out. They're probably going to be upset, disappointed, but I don't care. I got to do what's best for me. I'm actually trying to talk my daughter into coming along. I doubt that she will, but at the very least, I'm like, please just get your passport, because you never know what's going to happen here. You just never know. It's not looking good, in my opinion. I know some people are more optimistic, but considering who we've elected and the fact that he now has the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, he has no guardrails. And I'm sure he's going to stack his administration with the most extreme people, because he no longer has to play nice with anyone. He doesn't need the surrogates anymore. Um, Hopefully he's only in there for 4 years. I'm sure if he has his way, that he wants to be a Putin-esque dictator, which scares the shit out of me. And that's motivation enough to um, make me want to skedaddle. But I hope everyone else is doing well. I realize this is not an option for a lot of people. It may even be considered extreme, but I think it's worth considering who the president is. It's definitely worth considering, exploring at the very least. If you're going on a vacation anytime soon, I would go somewhere I may want to live permanently just to check it out. Just an option. You just never know. Life is just so volatile right now. I feel like we just have to try to take hold or control of our lives. And right now, this, in my opinion, this country is spiraling. There's no good going to come of this unless you're rich, white, and male. But hopefully I'm wrong. And, if I am wrong, I will visit. Maybe I'll come back in a decade or so. I doubt it. I mean, just considering the trajectory of politics in this country currently, the bar is so low when it comes to selecting and electing a president. The bar is in hell. Therefore, I have no confidence that this country can course correct at this point. The extremists have gotten their way. I can't see this country ever electing a modest, common sense, ethical president going forward. If he does not get his way to become a dictator, I wouldn't be surprised if Ron DeSantis isn't the president after him. And I live in Florida, and that is freaking insane. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. This is where I am in life. Never would have imagined it. Life has a way of pulling you along for the ride. We try to plan our lives. I think it's also very important to always be flexible, be light on your feet, to ebb and flow with this roller coaster of a life that we have. And speaking of being light, I'm actually another thing that I'm doing short term wise, not just leaving the country, but just I'm not making major purchases. I'm actually going to minimize my lifestyle, become an extreme minimalist, just for the sake of being ready to go, ready to pack up, light bags, just ready to go. I will be interested to hear how everyone else is feeling. What plans are you making to prepare for this volatility that's coming, because it's coming? And how are you doing? I'm going to be honest with you. Last week, the day after the election for me, I could barely get out of bed. My anxiety was on next level. I was just out of it. But then I decided to take hold of my emotions and try to gain some control. And I just started focusing on, what are you going to do? You can't wallow in this. You need to make a plan that allows you to feel better about, your future. That's what I was telling myself. I had to give myself a pep talk. What are you going to do? You got to do something. I'm never one to sit back and allow things to happen to me. No, I have to take action. I have to control in some way, even if it's a small way. I got to do something. Thank you for clicking on this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.